Okay, here we are in Windber, Pennsylvania, on the roof of the, what year trip? On the roof of the Grand Midway Hotel. It's crazy up here. I'm standing in the center of the Guinness Book of Records, largest Ouija board in the world. It's a big one. 3 floors down beneath me, we have the Grand Midway Hotel. Hi, Blair. Well, welcome to my new show. Tell us about how you came to Windber.
I was in Los Angeles and making movies, and a buddy called me and said, hey, there's this 32-room hotel for sale on eBay. So we bid on it. It was 11 grand, and we suddenly a week later we're living in Windber, Pennsylvania.
Amazing. And you know, I know for a fact, but tell the fans drop a couple names on some people you've worked with in the past.
I was a cameraman for Prince. I worked alone with Prince a lot for a couple years, and I worked for Stan Lee, the guy who did Spider-Man.
Well, that guy, that no name, the guy that nobody knows, Stanley Marvel guy.
It was a daily great, fun, wild time working for him.
In fact, Blair, tell me what the names of these rooms as we're going through here.
That was the Beatnik suite.
Okay.
This is a Frankenstein suite.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. See.
A lot of Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
We've got a Shakespeare suite up there on the right. On the left here is a vampire suite with coffins.
This is Shakespeare?
Yeah, one more room down. Keep going.
Shakespeare.
And the cast of Macbeth, if you keep going around the corner, if you keep going, there's...
Oh, that's weird.
Kind of dark.
That's okay. I see. Okay, if you sleep here, the cast of Macbeth looks at you. Okay.
I actually decorated this for you. So this was here you're on the wall. This was created.
There I am on the wall.
For your visit. So,
the vampire suite for me.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Fireman in 1911 on the 4th of July dropped a rock in the pipe, and pipe exploded on the ground. A piece of iron shot and cut her throat. She died screaming in front of the whole community.
And she jumped out that window.
Well, she was outside.
She was out there on that.
Yeah, when the fireworks killed her.
Okay, I'll follow you down the steps.
Okay.
Because this is the haunted room, right?
This is the most popular room. You got Linda Blair in the corner there. But it's also, no one has enough good night's sleep in this room.
No one's what?
People come, they stay in this room.
Yeah.
And in the morning I find them in another room saying, I couldn't do
sleep
it.
in this room.
They love that they have a creepy night.
I'll sleep in this room.
So they come for that to be
This
creeped
wouldn't
out.
bother me. I'm used to sleeping with ghosts. What else is going on in your life?
So after I finished fixing up this place, with each room has a theme and it's pretty wacky, I thought, what am I going to do? And so I decided to expand. So I bought another building on each side of town. And so I bought a church with a steeple, and it's gorgeous. I just inherited Anne Rice's entire doll museum, moved from Louisiana up to here. So that's now what the church is.
Give us a little rundown.
Okay, so we've got, this is a Lestat, and here's a fan-made Lestat, and I think this is a fan-made Claudia. And here's another Lestat in his coffin. I was on a website, I think it was like News of the Weird. It was like 2, 3 in the morning, and I kind of read anything that mentions Anne Rice because I'm a big fan, and I've met her and her husband before. And there was this article from like a year ago saying her doll collection needs a new home.
Yeah.
And I sent off a letter thinking that there's no way that they still have this. They're still seeking. But I wrote a nice letter saying I've just bought a church. I'm looking for unique artwork, and I'd give it a good home. And they said, "Come on down."
Awesome.
So here's these dolls right here. Is a good selection of some of the beauties. They're all.
And the deal was, you just said I would never sell them. But
I won't sell them. I'll give them a good home.
Give them a good home, right?
And they sold the church, and Rice is a big
They're very
church
lifelike.
fan. They are, yeah. So these are all worth quite a bit. They're beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. And a frog. And can we expect you being mayor of Windber in the near future?
I'm really investing an awful lot in this town, fixing up buildings and giving it kind of a kooky, horror, Hollywood vibe. Yep. And so maybe.
All right, buddy. Great seeing you. Thanks again.
Always a pleasure.
Bye-bye. If you're ever in Windber, you got to come by. Blair Murphy is the gentleman you want to talk to. Tell him Butch sent you. He'll treat you good. So between the Grand Midway Hotel and that church, he's becoming quite a land baron here. All right, as they say in Hollywood, that's a wrap. As always, subscribe and hit that bell button. I will be seeking out and finding other things, lighthearted and some not so lighthearted. And if you have any interesting stories or anything you would like to share with me, perhaps we could get together as I crisscross the country. Leave your name and comments below, and I'll try to reach out to you.